Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. I'm back from vacation. Light, still on vacation. But apparently all of you were on vacation too, because I thought being gone a week, doing a week of DDs all in a row, I'll have a whole new week of stuff that I got on the back burner. I can just bring it forward on Monday when I need to do Tuesday's daily delivery. What were you guys doing for the last week? I'll get into that after I remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you hit the thumbs up and leave those comments. The algorithm is getting better. Still got a ways to go. What did you guys do? I saw CJ Jones came back while I was gone. Okay. George Fitzpatrick has now had a health something. I'm not sure what it is. That happened when I was back on Monday, but those seem to be the headlines. And I got to tell you, as a total aside, be careful with the heat right now. You can really get overheated out there, and particularly if you're exercising, which doesn't affect me in any way. But again, what were you guys doing? Shouldn't you have generated some more headlines than this? Give me more content? Okay, this is where I'm going to go today then. Well, I see that Dave Portnoy in Barstool Sports is now going to be on the side of Fox. So now Portnoy will be in the whole group on the big noon kickoff to, counter Pat McAfee, because you need to counter that. And I thought, this is silly. This is just silly. This is just like turning into entertainment. And I thought that's actually what it needs to be. Here's my proposal. Now, we don't have a Big 12 channel. We should, but we don't. But let's just say Turner wants to get into the market here and kind of start putting their foot into sports. And they use one of their channels to have their own kickoff, sponsored by Barstool, and anyone else that wants to. And you have McAfee and Portnoy and throwing Clay Travis. And he's already on someone's pregame show. He's everywhere. God, he's annoying. And then, maybe I would say Stephen A., but there's no room for anyone else really on that show. So Charles Barkley, how's that? And then we're going to have Nick Wright. Nick Wright, who's, kind of a host type guy, but very big in personality. We'll have him be the bartender. That's right. It's going to be actually Barstool's pregame show in a bar. Not a real bar. We don't want people like me hanging around going, "Hey, Clay, like your suit." We don't want that. We want a fake bar with real alcohol and a 2-hour show. And if Nick Wright's going to be the bartender, Nick bartend with a heavy hand. We want the final half hour of this show on a weekly basis to be a total freaking mess. Because that's what we feel like represents college football right now. It's a sloppy, drunken mess of greed and unabashed weirdness. I don't know. Let's just try that. Let's try that most unhinged pregame show with the biggest bunch of lushes you could ever see. Does Charles Barkley drink? I don't know. He looks like it. I know it's not great, thing to promote drunkenness, but well, come on. When are we going to just get to the, men fighting lions before the crowd? Let's just really mix this thing up. Yeah, I need more vacation. But if I take vacation, you can't either. There's got to be stuff going on. Drop it in the comments.